Hello, Taylor Elwood, mad scientist and magical experimenter at magicalexperiments.com, and today I want to share with you some of the different projects I'm currently working on. Right now, I am in the process of learning some different physical exercises that I can do via Neigong, which is a Taoist system of moving meditation. And so I've learned some different movement practices. Right now what I'm learning is some stance practices, like how you hold your body. And there's this really nifty spinal roll that I'm learning how to do. Um, so there's that. And then I'm also learning some sound work via Dogen, some sound meditations where you're basically using your voice to create specific states of altered experience. What I'm learning right now are healing sounds that you can use, like if you have a headache or you're feeling unfocused or something along those lines. You can chant these sounds, and what they do is they help to break through the internal blockages that are getting in your way. So those are a couple things that I'm learning, and then what else am I working on? Well, I'm also learning a lot about systems of magic. Reason for that is because I've been writing this book, Pop Culture Magic Systems. I just finished the first draft. But what I've been doing is I've been reading some books which are all about creating systems of magic. So one of the books I've been reading is Temple Magic by William G. Gray, and he talks about what it takes to create a temple. And really what I find fascinating is it's really a book about how to actually create a system of magic. So I'm reading really other people's takes on how to do that because I want to make sure that information is included in the Pop Culture Magic Systems book. I want to show people how to develop their own systems that are sustainable and can be passed on to other people. Let's see, other work that I'm doing. Well, I'm doing a lot of work with Stillness. If you've been following my elemental balancing work, I've been working with Stillness for 2 years, and I'm going to be working with Stillness for yet another year. Yes, this will be the longest time I've worked with an element. Why am I continuing to work with Stillness? Well, there's a couple reasons. One, I've really found that working with Stillness has helped me to get to the heart of some of my hardest issues to work with. We all have our demons. And, some of mine have been very persistent little buggers, and not in a good way. It's not like it's Eligos and Bune coming to visit and saying, hi, no, I mean my internal demons. And so the Stillness work has really helped me to get in deep and intimate with my feelings of shame and fear and things along those lines. And so I'm going to continue working with Stillness for that reason, because I think it's going to be really good for me to continue to do that work. And at the same time, I've also experienced some altered states of consciousness where, for example, I've felt like I'm kind of like a gravitational field where I'm drawing things toward me. Or I felt like I felt kind of this awareness of different probabilities and the ability to experience them. I want to learn how to replicate these states of experience at will, whenever and wherever I want to. So, I've experienced them in my stillness practice, and so I'm going to keep working with that to see if I can figure out how to replicate them at will, because I think it would be really cool to do that and helpful. And beyond that, I'm getting ready to do some work with the bacteria and neurotransmitters of the body. I am hoping to start writing my book, Alchemy of Life, sometime later this fall is when I want to start writing it. It's been on the back burner for a while, and I'm ready to write it. I needed to finish Pop Culture Magic Systems first, though, because I felt like there was something missing from everything I've written about Pop Culture Magic. I felt like what was missing was, this system approach to pop culture magic. How do you develop a system? And I've seen some people develop systems using pop culture magic, but I want to make that information more readily apparent and easy to use. So those are the projects and things that I'm working on, and I just thought that I would share that with you, because usually I'm telling you about something you can do with your magic, but I don't always share what I'm working on, and I'm going to try and do that a little more often. Alright, thanks folks, and have a wonderful day.